right there, going into Infernal Shrines, game number 1, series number 2. Oh, they have yet to update the information about which teams are playing, so my UI still says Granite Gaming versus Three-Legged Cat. I'm going to see if we can manage to change that, and it looks like so far it has not yet been updated, but do not be fooled, friends. This is Chili Mountain versus Rage Quit. Disregard the UI at the top of the screen.
Okay, so Mephisto won first. That's already interesting. A bit, not very standard. Not that many teams play Mephisto, and you definitely wouldn't first pick him. So, and I don't see anyone on Chili Mountain side who is a. Oh wait, yeah, no, never mind. They're playing with Modcheck. They have a Mephisto one trick. That explains the ban.
Alrighty, one trick's certainly always a target for bans. Not that I can relate. But Modcheck apparently playing a lot of Mephisto, and similarly we consistently see a lot of Oxygen Sergeant Hammer bans against Oxygen, as Nick is known for playing a lot of Sergeant Hammer. Meanwhile, Rhaegar and Lucio, a support choke coming out from the members of Chili Mountain. Interesting decision right there.
And it's not just a support choke, it's two planned supports. So it could indicate that they're going for something with CC and they maybe want to bait like a Stukov. To not have it cleanse.
I will say, I know Dino likes his Tracer, that's what I want to see, and I know Sticky Bomb can get a lot of value versus those no-cleanse supports. Sticky Bomb already a very good talent, but especially into those no-cleanse supports. Junkrat, no surprises there, one of the stronger DPSs in the game, able to lock down those corridors with his traps, as well as contributing a significant amount of shrine clear, and so far in 3 games, 3 Hogger picks, as Dequaza going to be picking up the Hogger for Chili Mountain alongside Johanna.
I mean, especially because this is Infernal, this is like the Hogger map, so I would have been very surprised to see Hogger not before the second ban phase. I even find it kind of weird that he wasn't first picked. But I guess they thought that they can do the trade with the Blaze.
Blaze certainly also a very, very strong offlaner in general. No surprises to see both of them picked up here on Infernal Shrines. Renella going to be on that Brightwing. Stitches and Maiev taken away. The Maiev pressure certainly would have been huge. That would have been nearly a full AoE comp with Maiev Johanna Hogger, just absolutely clumping up the members of Rage Quit Gaming in, and just absolutely turning that area into the Thunderdome. But not going to be seeing that here today. Not going to be seeing more of that Stitches. We saw Breeze really balling out with it in game number 2 of series number 1. But what are we going to see here from Chili Mountain? Modcheck going to be on that Hanzo, Banana H on the Anduin. Ultralisk, though, always a threat from that last pick. Kerrigan, a potential possibility, maybe not into the Brightwing Blaze, but I really want to see what Ultralisk is going to pick up there, right there for pick number 5 from Chili Mountain.
Oh, by the way, I see that if you can hear my muting and unmuting, I can also just stay unmuted all the time. It's just I usually tend to. I mean,
works. Whatever works for you, Fish.
After noise is annoying for a stream, I can just stay unmuted.
Okay.
This is a very interesting pick, by the way. I find the Diablo Johanna matchup after Falling Sword got a cleanse is so hard to play.
Ooh, there is the Kerrigan from Ultralisk. I spoke with Cav recently when we were talking about the greatest HotS players both ever and right now. And after multiple pickups for melee assassins for Ultralisk, I asked Cav directly, I said, do you think Ultralisk is the best melee DPS player in the world? And he said yes. So excited to see the Kerrigan coming out right here from Ultralisk, a player known for their play on this role, and more particularly on this character here in game number 1 of series number 2.
Yeah, this is just an insanely solid draft from Chili Mountain. The other team picked Genji. I guess we don't draft a second squishy backliner. We just pick Kerrigan, who's more tanky. I don't really see a win con for the red team. I think this is probably going to be pretty rough.
Yeah, it's certainly an interesting one. It feels like more of a hodgepodge of characters being assembled for the members of Three-Legged Cat. Whereas I look at Granite Gaming and I think, dang, dude, that is a lot that they're going to have to deal with for Three-Legged Cat right there. Wait, hold on. Why am I talking about Granite Gaming?
No,
It's
the overlay is updated.
look at the UI. Look at the UI right here, folks. Okay, as soon as I changed it, I swear, chat, as soon as I moved it over to this, it changed to Chili Mountain versus Rage Quit. I swear it said Granite Gaming. And now, Chili Mountain coming into this game. Dino gonna be on that Johanna, Banana H playing Anduin, Ultralisk on the Kerrigan, Mod check on Hanzo, and rounding it out for Chili Mountain is gonna be Dequaza playing Hogger. Fish, who do we have not on the side of Three-Legged Cat, but on Rage Quit Gaming?
We have Shiza Kid on Diablo, we have Morenas on Blaze, we have Renella on Brightwing, we have Limo on Genji, and we have Lopaka on the Junkrat.
Oh, that's Lopaka as No Game No Life. I was unaware. Okay, see, nobody tells me these things, dude.
I'm pretty sure I wrote it once in Twitch chat, but Twitch chat Omega Null.
It can certainly be very hard to follow every single message. I get people that'll watch my stream and be like, Makri, why were you ignoring me when you had 150 viewers and I dropped 2 messages and you didn't read them? Like, why are you ignoring me? And I'm like, oh my god. As Kerrigan now lands the stun onto Morenas here in mid lane. Each team just gonna trade blows for just a second, but no real search for blood between them. Just getting some damage back and forth. Now rotating down to bot lane where Lopaka finds themselves quite deep, and Ultralisk looking for the gank. Ooh, a well-timed concussion mine buying them the escape.
I mean, I don't really expect a lot to happen in the early game. The Diablo takes a bit of time to get his souls. The Kerrigan doesn't really want to play before his stacks. Johanna is also not a good hero early. So at least before the first shrine, I don't really expect anything to happen, but the first shrine happens to be top, so the Hogger comp is already set.
And now each team just going back to their own siege camps right here, just trying to get started with that basic initial macro. You can pretty much always expect to see teams on shrines go for these early siege camps. Dino actually going to get concussion mined in, but Banana H is who Rage Quit Gaming has their eyes on. Blade dash from Genji with the follow-up. Banana H will go down first blood of this game in favor of the members of Rage Quit Gaming. Now Ultralisk stepping down towards bot side, going to join the fight. And with that kill, with that first blood, RQG gonna get started right away with this bottom siege camp right here. Gonna look to take this and then surely take their own bruisers later.
Yeah, I mean, this whole invade was very weirdly timed, because I think Kerrigan was ganking top at the same time. So I don't really know why Anduin stepped up so far, because there was no realistic chance to win the 3v4. And if Johanna oversteps, you can always pull her out, but who's going to save Anduin?
Certainly an interesting decision. One of the main principles of Heroes of the Storm, I would say, and really just of MOBAs, is that you should pressure when you have the number advantage on your side of the map and play more defensive when you don't. Morenas and Limu working up on this bruiser camp on the top side. Fairly normal strats, both teams taking bruisers leading into this objective. Banana just teasing the camp a little bit right there. Will eventually lock it in after a bit of fancy footwork. Both teams forming up, getting ready to start this first objective. Brightwing going to take advantage of that global pressure, though. Going to get a little bit of extra soak if they can before phase shifting into the fight.
But the lane split here is very interesting to me, because, yeah, now that you bring the talents up, Kerrigan is stacking, and Kerrigan is deciding to not double soak the first phase. It's...
Oh!
Okay, I guess you can stack on heroes if you're Ultralisk.
Getting the stack pressure, the Kerrigan right there. Limu looking for the rotational interrupts. Limu, to my understanding, is known for his Genji as well, playing a lot of that character. but Ultralisk off of that successful flank onto the members of Rage Quit Gaming, just so huge for getting that burst pressure, and we can fully expect to see much more aggressive pressure from Ultralisk the entire game. Shizakin stepping up forward with the aggressive Shadow Charge into Overpower. Not going to be able to find a kill though, as Hogger now spinning on out of the action before taking too much damage. Both teams do have their level 7s here, and here's Dino getting some pressure onto Morenas. Oh, Jet Propulsion's in, gets canceled by Anduin's Chastise, however, and still all this damage being traded back and forth, but nobody going down just quite yet.
But yeah, I mean, this is a 4v5. The Kerrigan was soaking while the red team were 5, and the red team looked like they were almost... I mean, they definitely weren't getting anything done, so this was really bad for the red team, and I don't know if I agree with the decision of Ultralisk to not continue stacking and play for kills here.
Shizaka taking a lot of damage, will get hit by the Kerrigan stun combo, but was able to pop the soul shield just before taking all that damage, able to prolong their lifespan in the moment. Both teams still here with all 5 members, but so far we have Chili Mountain about to win this objective if they can manage to get just a single more Guardian. Leap of Faith gonna pull Ultralisk right on out of the action. Now Morenas dropping very, very low alongside Shizaki. This looks like it might be the start of a slaughter, as now a triple kill, bringing the advantage 4 kills to 1 in favor of Chili Mountain, and it couldn't have come at a more perfect time just before this push.
Yeah, I mean, the red team should definitely, when they noticed that they weren't going to win the objective, they should have left the top area and not get sandwiched to the wall, because now this is a fort gone. This is Kerrigan gets to double soak even a bit more. This could even be a keep wall.
Oh, Lemur stepping in right there, gonna interrupt Dino's Hearth and get a bit of extra chip damage, as well as wasting the Punisher's jump. The members of Chili Mountain currently enjoying a full level lead over Rage Quit Gaming. Limu not having any mana, gonna back right on out of there. And Chili Mountain, knowing that they have 10s just around the corner, as Ultralisk lagged out for a second right there, Chili Mountain probably gonna play aggressive on these camps, knowing that they have 10 advantage just right here.
Yeah, I mean, this should be all 3 camps, and I wouldn't be surprised if a fight happens, we see kills again if they lose another fort, or maybe even both.
Ooh, Morenas getting hit by the Kerrigan combo, trying to get out of there, but without the level 10, not able to escape. Lumu taking a dragon arrow to the face. Shizaki finding themselves in a very unfortunate position, certainly wants to escape. Will pop that Diablo soul shield, getting that 75 spell armor, able to walk right away. Anduin currently holding on to that heroic talent tier. Not quite sure what he's gonna pick, or maybe holding it off a bit. I wonder, what's going on here behind this Anduin talent hold, Fish?
I mean, I have no idea why he's holding it. This definitely doesn't look like a salvation game. You have Brightwing, who has a really easy interrupt with Polymorph. You have Diablo. Junkrat is even W build. Blaze has AoE CC. Like there is. Oh, wait, he actually went bubble. Okay.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah. No. Okay. He knows something that I don't know.
Many interrupts, a plethora of interrupts for Holy Word Salvation available for the members of Rage Quit Gaming, but Banana H is unbothered as he still locks in the Holy Word Salvation regardless. Riptire now approaching forward is going to get a bit of damage onto Modcheck. Modcheck is largely unbothered, however, and now Rage Quit Gaming stepping forward aggressively. Sonic Arrow scouting out their presence. Shizakid stepping forward will pop that soul shield, attempting to zone for the rest of their team. Securing this camp will get it easy peasy, no problem. Chili Mountain choosing not to contest as they have Dequaza on the Bruiser and Ultralisk soaking out that top lane, knowing that they don't want to go for it just quite yet. And Kerrigan is approaching the completion of that sharpened blades at level 4, going to be a significant damage power spike right there.
Yeah, I mean, it's also you have the macro advantage through top. Your Kerrigan isn't done stacking. I wouldn't really take random fights in the jungle. Like, what is that camp even gonna do?
Ultralisk not able to find the stun right there. And you were saying, Fish?
Yeah, just I want to come back to the Anduin ult. Looking at it, there are like a few things as like ideas for why he might have picked it. I did not expect this to be a Dragon Blade game. I don't really see how that's gonna work. So we've seen like Bubble as an answer to pure damage ults. It's also the Lightning Breath, which he probably expected with the W build.
Lightning
Yeah.
Breath. Yep, we see multiple full damage ultimate abilities for the members of Rage Quit Gaming right here, which, as you said, are exactly what Holy Word Salvation is built to shut down. Ultralisk contributing to some very fast shrine clear for the members of Chili Mountain right here. Just able to get the significant siege pressure, and Kerrigan just clears this so fast. Chili Mountain already getting over halfway along this objective. Rage Quit Gaming, knowing they're down 13 though, choosing not even to contest at all, as Morenas and Limu just continue the push pressure in top lane, and here's Ultralisk on the scene.
So before the blue team takes it, would you 39 here? Would you even think about it?
And, well, apparently
Okay,
the members of
wouldn't.
Chili Mountain would not think about it. Banana H trying to pop the Holy Word Salvation, but the Dragon Blade able to finish him off before he can finish out that initial channel. Shizakid now landing the wallbang onto Ultralisk. Much of the Lightning Breath going to be dodged by the Chrysalis, but it doesn't last long enough to buy them time. Dino now Riptire pushing them into the members of Rage Quit Gaming. Dragon Arrow not going to land in time for Mod Check, and we see 4 hearts after a very successful top fight for the members of Rage Quit Gaming right here, securing a triple kill plus that top fort in a situation where they looked very far behind. Not necessarily very far, but certainly far behind. And now Lopaka contributing to this bot lane clear at the moment. Bot Punisher, John Cena trying to finish this off if he can. It looks like he will get it. Rage Quit Gaming trying to get the pressure right here. Ooh, hold on. John Cena getting a little distracted with Shizakid. Will he finish off the fort? There it is.
Yeah, it's a bit. I think the blue team might have not expected that the red team would do that many people top. That they just thought, oh, they're gonna push as 1 or 2, maybe even 3. But when they then 4 or 5 manned, it was just not expected. But yeah, the map, even though the XP is fine, the fort bot is going to be very rough for the red team to play if there's another bot shrine.
You know, I think it's a near universal Heroes of the Storm player experience to just be playing a game and then all of a sudden your teammates just keep dying because the enemy team just 5-mans and you do not expect it. It's like, why are you 5-manning top on Dragonshire 1 minute into the game? Like, I don't understand. But stuff like that has happened.
I would argue that that's like kind of cheese, because it is objectively a bad play to 5-man, for example, the top lane on Dragonshire at 1 minute. But teams do it. Teams get kills. For some reason it works, but it only works because the other team doesn't properly play around it. So just...
Lightning Breath absolutely cooking Hogger, but Ultralisk with the response right there, able to even up the kill count between these two teams. Morenas trying to jet propulsion on out, and maybe, no, he's gonna get dropped. It's a 2-for-1 in favor of Chili Mountain right here. Dino looking for a little bit of interference. We do see the flip from Shizakid. Wallbang combo coming out onto Dino, and oh wait, Ultralisk actually pulling Shizakid out of the stun combo, not able to find it right there. Highly unfortunate. Chastise from Anduin going out onto Shizakid. Both teams having their level 16s at the moment. Dino and Friends of Chili Mountain looking to continue the push pressure onto mid. Ultralisk flanking for a potential stun combo, not able to find it.
Yeah, it's understandable why they're looking. I don't think they really expect to find too much out of this either, but there isn't really a downside, because yeah, worst case Anduin just pulls and then you're fine. Meanwhile, the upside, if you can take the third fort, the macro becomes so hard for the red team. So
Macro pressure certainly huge. Now Lopaka getting some of that top soak. Both teams remarkably even in experience and kills so far. 7 kills to 6 and nearly identical experience situations for each team. However, notice that Chili Mountain has 5 players here on the bottom side of the map. That's a Dragon Arrow going to be dodged with the sidestep by Limu. Dequaza now getting some push pressure onto Shizakid, chasing him down with the Condemned. Chastise will land for the root. Ultralisk now on the scene as well, stepping up, looking for whatever they can find. Not able to get anything just quite yet. And now Rage Quit Gaming backing off onto their bruisers, but this is setting up for a Chili Mountain invade. Oh, that's a Blessed Shield onto Shizakid as well, followed up by the Ultralisk combo, and we see Modcheck getting all those scatters, just absolutely bouncing through everything with that piercing arrow. Diablo gonna fall just before being able to finish off Banana H. Limu able, though, to swoop right on in with the Dragon Blade to finish it off. That's gonna be a double hit stun from Morenas, who immediately gets pulled into a stun of Chili Mountain's own Ultralisk, landing the Kerrigan stun combo, making this ultimately a 2-for-1 in favor of Chili Mountain, able to get a reset, I believe, onto Diablo's souls, if I remember correctly. Limu now jumping over the wall, trying to escape. Hold on a second, more pressure onto Johanna Ayaya. The spread fire from Lopaka absolutely just bringing so many frag grenades all over the place, but now still one member dead on each team. We see some taps coming out from Chili Mountain. Notice the healer is dead, though, for Chili Mountain, and Ultralisk not having a tap, missing about half of their HP. Wow, dropping very, very low. Ultralisk, hold on a second. Wow, there's Shizakid setting up the kill.
Yeah, I was going to say, if the blue team just plays slowly, maybe taps, resetting the Diablo source is really big this game, because the Diablo really needs his spell shield against the blue comp. So even just the Diablo kill and not even the Blaze kill after, the earlier trade was insanely good for the blue team, but then this, whatever this was, this is rough, because if we look at the map state, the top lane is the only lane that the red team has any siege damage done. So with the Punisher running down top, this could be a keep. This could be a win con if the blue team dies. This is very, yeah. The red team actually has a chance to take this.
And now Chili Mountain utilizing this opportunity to get some damage on a mid fort, but here we see a flank from Shizakid jumping right on into the scene. Lightning Breath going to be used. Leap of Faith separating the members of Chili Mountain out from under the fire. Chili Mountain simply wants to back off after having secured that mid fort and defend against some strong top lane push pressure right here. A Punisher backed up by a Bruiser Camp, a Catapult, and a Minion Wave. Certainly nothing to scoff at. Ultralisk starting to smack this Punisher a bit as well. The front line of Rage Quit Gaming stepping up forward aggressively, trying to see what they can find. And now there's the Punisher jump onto Ultralisk. Not going to see any follow-up from Rage Quit Gaming. Johanna playing a bit of interference right here, simply clearing out that minion wave. But this keep is not long for this world. If RQG could just get a little more damage. Dino landing the Blessed Shield onto multiple members of Rage Quit Gaming, as 20 is just around the corner for both teams, looking for what they could find. Shizaka jumps into it. Ultralisk combo lands onto nothing. Both teams level 20. Players locking in about half of their talents so far. We start to see more and more of them trickle in. Brightwing, the only one not selecting so far. Rage Quit Gaming running away, missing about half their HP on a lot of their characters. Dayquaza, though, dropping very, very low. Ultralisk lands the stun combo onto Muranas. The run continues away. Oh, a 4-man Dragon Arrow from Modcheck. That's exactly what RQG didn't want to see. It sets up the kills. Dino now getting the pressure, able to finish off Limu, and Shizakid is on an island here in the back, gets finished off by Ultralisk, and it is a 5-man full ace by Chili Mountain.
Yeah, that fight actually looked really close for a long time, and I don't know if as a team like Chili Mountain you should be flipping points like this. It's also the thing that earlier happened. They flipped these kind of coins, and it almost cost them it cost them the keep and almost cost them the game. So this is actually risky playstyle. You can see if in the second game they also take this kind of risks. They might definitely still lose a game like that.
Chili Mountain at the moment looking for the pressure right here. Lands the stun combo, followed up by the Hogger Shockwave. Going to be enough. Let me see. Yeah, Shockwave. I'm always like Shock Pult, Shockwave. What's it called again? But no, Chili Mountain able to pick up one last kill onto the Diablo right there. Now shredding the core of Rage Quit Gaming. Rage Quit Gaming respawning. They're not going down without a fight, but their core certainly is. They fall. GG for Chili Mountain, taking in game number 1. Absolutely crazy pressure that game. Ultralisk just showing why that Kerrigan is respected, and certainly something that the members of RQG had to be aware of right there. pressure onto that Diablo and the Blaze, key pivotal aspects of this game, and we've got that scoreboard. I'm going to show it up right on here on stream for you folks.
Also, going to say, the Dragon Blade that we talked about at level 10, I didn't really see it turn out in game. It did. Like, overall, the Genji build is also weird because you don't usually combine this level 1 and 7. But just the Dragon Blade specifically, I didn't really see in the game what it was picked for. And one other thing to look at is, especially in that last fight, if you look at the Junkrat build, he has the spread volley on 16. Usually Junkrat is very good at these very long fights because he gets so many Q out. But with spread volley, he has like a power moment. So I think that's also part of why the red team couldn't close out that fight on top, because it was really on a knife's edge.
Yeah, that fight looked so close, but we certainly saw RQG missing a lot of HP as they were starting to slowly trickle away from the base of Chili Mountain, and then setting up just that massive Dragon Arrow from Modcheck, which really felt like the moment that Chili Mountain took the game and secured it. Now we're going in to our final game of the second series of the day. Fish will have to leave us after this game, as Fish is, of course, playing in series number 3 directly after this game. Thank you for casting with me so far here, Fish, and I look forward to our final game, which is going to be Battlefield of Eternity, chosen by Rage Quit Gaming. Chili Mountain gonna have first pick.
Yeah, so this is again interesting. I don't know what changed that teams are suddenly starting to pick map. I mean, my team has been picking map all the time, so I'm all for it. I think that there are a lot of very legit reasons why you would pick map over first pick, but it's just interesting that now on the last play day we see this adaptation.
And remember, with Chili Mountain securing this Game 1 victory over Rage Quit Gaming, this means that, at best, the only hope that Oxygen has to take the number 1 seed in this tournament is if Chili Mountain loses this game right here. If Chili Mountain loses this game and then loses 2-0 to Oxygen tomorrow, then both teams would be tied at 35 points. And Oxygen would maybe... That's of course assuming Oxygen also 2-0s their matchup today as well, the 4th matchup today. But if all that happens, if Chili Mountain loses this game and if Oxygen wins 2-0 today and tomorrow, then the two teams could be tied at 35 points and maybe Oxygen could take over tiebreakers. But if Chili Mountain wins game number 2 right now versus Rage Quit Gaming, then they have irrevocably secured the number 1 position for themselves in the regular season for Masters Clash.
Yeah, it's also, if you actually look at the standings, what first or second means. First or second actually is really important because you get to play the 4th instead of the 3rd, and it definitely feels like there is a step between the top 3 and the 4th team or the 4th teams. Yeah, so the Lucio finally not banned, so I'm going to be very excited to actually see that. It's so toxic to deal with all these incredibly strong Lucio players, so teams just tend to just ban it.
And now, continuing, we saw a lot of Lucio bans in these series so far. Lucio, a mainstay in the high priority in Masters Clash, gonna be first picked by Banana H. Meanwhile, Morenas picking up that Hogger. So far, 4 games, 4 Hogger picks. Hogger not even making it to 3rd ban, I believe, in any of those games. If I remember correctly, maybe the game he played by Wubby. No, even then. I believe Hogger's been first picked.
It was always very early. Yeah, it was always very early. I think always first or 1-2.
Just such a strong character, able to provide so much to a team. Dequaza going to be on that Urel. Ultralisk this time not going to be showing us the melee assassin unless we see a trade for DPS with Dino. Ultralisk covering that Sylvanas right here, mixing up a bit in game number 2.
I mean, Dino's definitely Sylvanas player, so there is a good chance that we're going to see that swap. I remember a certain discussion about Sylvanas level 1 talents. So it's not an insanely good maps for a lot of the like Ultralisk heroes. For Kerrigan, for example, the map is just too early game. Kerrigan really pops off at 16, but 16 on BOE is not something you can count on.
Yeah, but that's something I certainly have felt the pain with before. I always want to play my Tracer if I can find a way to make it work, but Battlefield of Eternity tends to be about that early game, and so that can be a little bit rough sometimes for Tracer. As we see Limu's Genji going to be taken away here by Chili Mountain, not wanting to see a reprisal of that hero pick in game number 2, and some more picks going to be chosen by Rage Quit Gaming here in just a moment.
I mean, Genji is also just an insanely good pick into Sylvanas and Lucio, so that one definitely makes sense. Diablo Brightwing, very solid combo, works really well with the Hanzo, so I like where the red team's draft is going this time. Since it was a bit more wonky last game, I like the direction it has now.
And now Dino gonna be picking up that Muradin, and this is yet another DPS Imperius. We've seen a handful of Flex Imperius picks so far by various different teams, both in CCL and Masters Clash. I'm excited to see it picked up yet again right here by the members of Chili Mountain. And I can't help but wonder, are we going to see the damage pressure onto Shizakid? Are we going to see it onto Hogger? Are we going to see some tank busting this game?
The Imperius is pretty much a tank kill pick, or at least that's how they play it in Europe. So yeah, I love the Medivh pick into it. I think this shuts down a lot of what the blue team is trying to do. And with the triple melee, their race is only Sylvanas, so that's kind of shit. And the other team has... sorry, am I allowed to swear? The red team has Hanzo, so even with a Medivh comp, that you have the better race is... it's not something you want. I actually think that the red team has a very good draft, and there's a very good chance that they take it.
Unfortunately, Fish swearing on the stream means he will have to go to Masters Clash jail after this one as well. As we go into this game at number 2 of series number 2, Chili Mountain versus Rage Quit Gaming. And Limu, on that Medivh, just like you pointed out a moment ago, I think that when you have Imperius, he is not only a lot of single target damage, but he's also relatively telegraphed single target damage, in that the enemy team has time to see it coming and respond to it with that force of will. I think it is a strong pickup here in this game. I want to see what the Medivh can do as we now go into game number 2. Chili Mountain with the 1-0 lead. Remember, the stakes on this one are if Chili Mountain wins this game right here, guaranteed number 1 spot in the regular season. Now let's take a look. For Rage Quit Gaming, we have Shizakid on the Diablo, Limu playing that Medivh, Renella on the Brightwing, No Game No Life aka Lopaka on the Hanzo, and Morenas on the Hogger.
Yeah, and for Chili Mountain we have Dino on Muradin, Banana on Lucio, we have Modchek on the Sylvanas, we have Ultralisk on Imperius, and we have Dequaza on Irel. Yeah. So actually the talk and draft about Dino could take the Sylvanas, yeah, never mind, Dino is tanking.
Yeah,
but Dino... I think that Modchek also plays Sylph, so Flex still would have worked.
Oh, Ultralisk landing the aggressive stab, but will get interrupted before he's able to get the damage off. Looked for it for just a moment onto the members of Rage Quit Gaming, but this is of course always going to be an element of Imperius. Chat, if you're unaware of Imperius's damage structure, he depends on finishing his spear cast and then following up with auto attacks to get most of his damage out. Early damage pressure onto Morenas. Hold on the spin. Oh, Lucio gonna finish him off with auto attacks. Chili Mountain picking up first blood already in this series. Limu now cycling up, gonna try and pick up some of those XP globes for their team. But now Chili Mountain with the advantage. Dino stepping up. Soul Shield already gonna be popped by Shizakid. And notice yet again Imperius' spear interrupted before he's able to follow it up and finish up that damage, but it's still not enough to save Shizakid. Chili Mountain picking up a lightning fast double kill in this early game, and they're turning it already into a siege camp.
So here we actually saw something very interesting. So we saw this level 1 with 4 bot, and I didn't think that Chili Mountain wanted to take it, because the foremen, there is not really a chance you're going to kill someone in a straight up 4v4, and you're going to feed the medium stack. So I really like this move where they put half the team towards top side, got a kill, move to bot, played for a kill there. So I think that Chili Mountain really wants to pull the red team apart. Don't let them have the foreman.
Limu now gonna teleport on out of there, and hold on, wait a second, teleporting back in scared me for a moment, thought he might go down, but no more kills just quite yet. But there's actually a fight breaking out at bot side. Modcheck gonna be finished off by Shizake. Rage Quit Gaming picking up their first kill of the game so far. Dino gonna get the stun onto Shizake, but I don't think he simply has the damage to finish him off. Shizake now able to walk on out of there, receives the phase shift from Brightwing as well. Now Ultralisk pushing with the addition of a siege camp, and here's Dequaza on the scene as well.
Yeah, I mean, this was a bit weird to take fights in 2 places on the map at the same time. I mean, just how we talked on map 1, you want to force a numbers advantage on one side of the map and meanwhile chill on the other side of the map. But Chili Mountain is definitely inclined to flip multiple coins.
And now here is Shizake able to use the Shadow Charge onto Dequaza to attempt to escape the clutches of Ultralisk. Will be able to do so. Both teams still on their bruiser camps right here. Modcheck finishing it off for the side of Chili Mountain. Rage Quit Gaming just about to end their own bruiser camp as well. Will now find it. And now both teams looking at these objectives. Shizake stepping in forward onto Dino. Lands the overpower, but not the Shadow Charge. Ultralisk now here looking to see whatever kind of flame they can spread. No racing being done by Chili Mountain. Exclusively looking at the clear. The push pressure. Modcheck now using the black arrows to set up the bot lane push pressure, forcing the members of Rage Quit Gaming a little bit away. And now hold on a second, here's Ultralisk stabbing Morenos, gonna get interrupted by Diablo Shadow Charge. Shizake landing the Shadow Charge actually over the wall. It was overpower that interrupted the earlier ability. Morenos getting a spin through multiple members of Rage Quit Gaming. There's yet another stab. Ultralisk just stab the entire time in the early game. 3 kills total now, and hold on, we're not done yet. Limu taking a lot of damage, is able to look for the portal and able to find it, protected by the way, getting on out of there. Both teams almost at level 7.
I mean, it's also really important for him to survive that, because I think he has like 20 stacks, and this almost. And this game, it's really important for him to get his stacks, so losing them would have been bad. But you can definitely see that there is a level of play difference, because the blue team is actually playing both side lanes, and the red team isn't abusing that by forcing the objective.
Level 7 advantage has been achieved by the members of Chili Mountain. Now Ultralisk fishing for a stab, not able to find it, and it's Dino who is racing for a moment with that Muradin. He does have the Sledgehammer at level 4, able to give him a significant amount of late game immortal race. Dino now stepping forward onto Ranella, not able to find it, but hold on, here's a stab onto Hogger, interrupted yet again, but wait a second, Hogger going down while attempting to spin on out of there. Chili Mountain now 4 kills to 1. Level 7 though has been secured for Rage Quit Gaming. Oh, Lopaka jumping right into the arms of Dequaza, will be able to walk on out of there, and it's actually Shizake perfectly body blocked by Dequaza. Ranella dropping very low, able to be finished off by Dequaza yet again. I gotta say, Fish, Dequaza, I feel like he's just such a strong offlane player, and his Yrel is just something special.
Yeah, I mean, Dequaza is arguably the best offlaner EU, and I personally at least think that he is. I mean, there are also arguments for others like Copen, but I think he is. Also the Yrel is just a very, very spooky hero. A lot of chances to proactively win the game yourself. Whereas other heroes like the Blaze are more reactive often.
Mm-hmm. When I think of characters that really just allow a lot of space for individual skill expression, Yrel's certainly very high on that list, as we see a spear from Ultralisk landing onto Lopaka, aka No Game No Life, and able to burn those marks and get significant damage. Dino jumping over the fort, not able to find the Storm Bolt onto No Game No Life. Dequaza getting smacked into the wall by Shizake, flipped towards the members of RQG. Dequaza dropping very, very low, but not actually going to go all the way down and fall. An aggressive portal by RQG does not lead to a chase, however. Rage Quit content to fall back and clear out this Immortal.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how the timing is going to work out, whether Rage Quit is going to hit 10 by the time of the next Immortal, but the blue team is definitely going to have a window to do something with their 10 lead, maybe even force the bottom camp with the siege, force the bottom fort with the siege camp.
Ooh, Chili Mountain looking for this top lane gank onto Morenas. Banana H is here. Speed boosting Dino towards Morenas. Morenas does not have a spin, is going to receive a phase shift from Ranella. And there is the Limu portal. Banana H booping the members. Hold on, wait, the double displacement. Banana H booping Ranella away from the portal. And then Dequaza showing up to do the exact same thing with the hammer. Ranella didn't even get a chance to escape. Shizaki looking for the wallbang onto Modcheck. But here are the rest of the members of Chili Mountain. A kidnap coming out onto Hanzo, receives the force of will from Medivh, but it only prolongs the inevitable. Medivh going to fall as well, and that is a full stack reset. Medivh going all the way back down to 0. Shizaki in the middle of 5 members of Chili Mountain. Notice how Dino was standing there tanking the fort shots for Chili Mountain right there. A strong veteran move by Dino, and now Chili Mountain coming fresh off that triple kill, 10 kills to 1, pushing down this fort.
Yeah, actually also talking about Daidu and about moves you might not see every game. So his ult, playing Haymaker, specifically into Medivh, I hope that it's tech, that he's trying to use it as portal control, and that he's not just playing it for fun, because it is a legit, Haymaker usually a bit more memey, but specifically into Medivh, it is actually legit. So I'm very, very curious if he's actually going to use it like that.
Of course, Portal, if enemy players can't manage to make it to it, then it is always going to be... I question this decision, actually, to have Limu soloing the siege camp, but there's only one Guardian left on it, so Limu able to finish it off right here, as the two teams raced out a bit. Chili Mountain able to, at halftime, quickly secure this Bruiser camp, which will push in the same lane as Limu soloing that siege camp right there. Dequaza jumping in onto Morenas, and hold on a second, here's the pressure onto Diablo. No game, no life, able to hit a big dragon arrow. The pressure continues, though. The pressure continues now. Wrath of the Anguirus landing out onto Diablo. Morenas is on an island in the middle of Chili Mountain, will fall. Chili Mountain able to pick up the 1-0 kill lead in this individual fight, 11-1 overall over the course of the game. Modcheck gonna race out on this Immortal. No game, no life in the middle. Oh, here's Dequaza on the flank, knocking him away, and he's not able to make it to the portal. Will be able to thanks to natural agility, but now Shizaki is isolated, will fall to Chili Mountain. Chili Mountain looking absolutely dominant. Their kill lead extends to 12 kills versus 1.
Yeah, I mean, they're just mechanically outplaying at this point. I'm very sad about the Red and what they did there, because they have they have a few very nice combos. So they have Leyline APOC. They
Haymaker.
have yeah, he's actually doing it. But the Red team has like combos, and you really want to use combos. So when they do it in the order of we APOC and then we save the guy who was going to get hit by the APOC with Leyline, I find that a bit... it's unlucky, and especially if the Hanzo starts out with a stun arrow on Lucio, because else Lucio's just going to high-five everyone. So that's tragedy what happened there.
You know, I think that as far as Wombo combos go in Heroes of the Storm, ones involving Leyline tend to be more difficult, in my opinion, as Dragon Arrow will fly by the members of Chili Mountain, not able to connect, and there is Leyline going to be used after everything else, after Dragon Arrow and Apocalypse. And I can't help but agree with you, Fish. Hold on a second, as we see significant damage pressure coming out, and Wrath of the Anguirus also snatching away Limu away from that portal, and so much Medivh portal counterplay this game. Wrath of the Anguirus pulling people away from the portals. Muradin Haymaker pushing people away from portals. Yrel Hammer doing the same. Lucio Boops doing the same. The members of Rage Quit Gaming are trying to escape these fights, but they're just not able to do it. And now Chili Mountain, after picking up the victory in this game, guaranteeing that they will finish the season as the #1 team in Masters Clash.
Yeah, I mean, this was very dominant. I think that if you're going to draft these combos, you really have to play towards them, and then even you have multiple ones, and you don't do a single one. So that's it's unlucky. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go now. My team wants to start doing prep. So yeah, who knows? Maybe you're going to see Praxis. Maybe it's going to be Vampire. It's not going to be Garden. That's not in the pool. So yeah.
I do hope we see some Braxis, but whatever you do choose, thank you very much for coming up here and commentating with me today. Appreciate you, bud.
Bye.
See you soon. Alrighty.